This is the Berman Method podcast featuring Dr. Jake Berman and physician assistant Jenni Berman. We are here to treat problems and not symptoms. Disclaimer, this podcast is for entertainment purposes only and not to treat anyone or to give medical advice. If you are interested in any information that we are giving and would like to use this for yourself, we recommend that you contact your primary care physician or reach out to us and ask us questions about yourself specifically. Enjoy.
And we are rolling down the highway or the river. I guess that's where you'd roll or roll down the road, row down the river.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling down the highway with the Berman Method podcast. Dr. Jake Berman here, my beautiful co-host.
Jenni Berman, physician assistant.
We are focused on treating problems and not symptoms. And Jake serenading Jenni as she rolls her eyes at me.
I did not roll my eyes at you. I was targeting my eyes with love.
So David going against Goliath. Goliath being the corporate medical system, big pharma, health insurance companies. Holy cow. Should I even bring it up?
Don't get me started.
Oh my gosh. Jenni has literally been on the phone with the health insurance company for over 10 hours in a 5-day period.
Probably you can't count the weekend because nobody's open on the weekends. So Friday, Monday, Tuesday.
So
3 days.
A 3-day period. You literally been on the phone with them over 10 hours.
Yes.
This is not an exaggeration.
No.
She's texted me multiple times. I'm still on hold in hour 3.
Yeah, on hold. I'm going to put you on a 3 to 4 minute hold. And then they go on 3 to 4 minute hold. And then they come back and they say, I'm still waiting for an answer. So I'm going to put you on another 3 to 4 minute hold. By the way, no answers have been resolved in the 10 hours.
This is insane. Absolutely insane. So that's what this podcast is all about. It's going against the corporate medical system, against big pharma, against health insurance companies because they don't have your best interests in mind. If this wasn't necessary, there's no way we would say that 10 hours is worth the hassle and the headache that we're dealing with. But
right. Yeah.
Here we are.
Here we are. It reminds me why we've not used health insurance until this year. For the past 3 years before this year, we had not utilized health insurance.
Yeah, just pay cash for everything.
Self-pay, health shares, cash pay. Even we went to the ER for Vera's eye when she sliced her eyelid open, or was it called eyebrow open. We paid self-pay at the hospital, and it was cheaper than all the issues we're going through with insurance right now.
It is just insane. And the worst part about this is that you actually are highly educated in this field. What does somebody else that's not educated in this field, if this is not your world, if you're a computer guy, for example, what would you be doing right now? You would have given up 8 hours ago and just said, all right, screw it. My out-of-pocket's going to be $27,000.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just show up and pay that money because that's what they are telling me I have to pay.
Like, this is insane.
Yes.
Absolutely insane.
I'll get heated. I'm trying to be polite right now.
Yeah, she's looking away. She's trying not to go all in on this. I'm poking the bear right now. Mama bear is not happy. So shifting gears. But anyways, that's what we're about right now, is educating yourself, getting smarter. What is the preventative things that you can be spending your own money on so that you don't get in a scenario where you have to be reactive to something that actually occurred, some type of preventable health issue that was preventable.
Right. And for, like, just to make it complete, right? Because we're all about fix the problem, don't treat the symptom. We don't need to go to surgery, ask questions outside of what your healthcare provider is telling you. The reason we're fighting with health insurance at the current is for a surgery that is a genetic abnormality that occurred with Walker when he was born. So something that we can't fix without having surgery. So with that being said, Western medicine is important sometimes. We do need to see and seek and utilize Western medicine in certain situations. However, you still need to be educated behind it. And that's where we are grateful for our background and our education, because the amount of times that I've talked with someone over the last 3 days on the phone and said, I'm more knowledgeable than this. You can't tell me that, because that's not true. I actually have the knowledge in this area. So this is how it's supposed to work. And they're like, oh, but they just, they'll tell you what they want to tell you. And most people believe them.
It's not they'll tell you what they want to tell you. They will tell you what they were coached to say.
I actually said that this morning. I'm like, they're all in their lane, right? I called at one point, I was talking to someone at the hospital and he was like, well, you're not on my list, so I can't help you. You need to go to my coworker. And so let me give you the phone number to my coworker to contact them. I'm like, you and your coworker do the same thing. But because I'm not on your list, even though I have you on the phone, you're not willing to help me because you have to stay in your lane rather than helping the customer that's on the other end of the phone. So then I had to wait, a couple more hours to get in touch with his coworker. I'm like, I was on the phone with you. You do the same job for someone else, so why don't you just do it for me?
Look at her. She's getting heated now.
Okay.
We
Anyway.
gotta change subject.
So Western medicine is beneficial in a lot of areas. However, you need to be educated, and insurance companies don't always have the best interest in mind. Hardly ever.
Yeah. They just don't. It's just a huge organization, and the bureaucracy that comes with it. You have to say this answer when this is presented. You have to say this, and it has to be that way because it's too big. That's one of the benefits to Berman Health is you can come to us and we're so small that we can focus on you. I just had somebody text me this morning after I texted him again to follow up with how he's doing. He goes, I can't believe you're still texting me. Like, I thought that as soon as I bought the program, talking about one of my golf programs, an online golf program, he goes, I thought as soon as I bought the program that you'd stop texting me. And I'm like, no. I actually care that you get some value out of this program. You gave me money in exchange for this value that you are expecting to get. I want to make sure that you actually get it. And if you don't get it, let me figure out how to get it to you.
Right.
So yes, we're small enough to where we can do it, but at the same time, we care. Mm-hmm. Like it matters that you actually get what you're signing up for. And if you didn't, then we either royally screwed up on our end or there was just massive miscommunication. Either way, it's still on us.
Right. It's still a problem if you're not getting what you anticipate you should get.
Yeah. So shifting gears slightly, I spent $50,000 this weekend.
Yeah, when you text me and you're like, is it okay if I spend $50,000? And I was like, over a text message you're asking me this? Is this where our relationship is right now? Well, is it $50,000 on a boat part, half of a boat, or work?
Is it pleasure related or work related? Like, is this a necessity or a nicety?
You're right. Exactly.
So for complete transparency, I'd already spent the money.
Well, this is where trust issues begin, y'all.
No, I didn't spend it, but my finger was hovering over the button, waiting for your 3 little bubbles response back.
This is like Stella. Mom, just trust me. How do you expect me to trust you if you haven't done what you're asking me to trust you about yet? How do you expect me to trust you if you haven't communicated? Okay, go.
But I really did spend $50,000.
Really
I really did. And it's for you, the listener, our clients, our people that we're trying to help avoid needless surgeries and pain pills while maintaining a high quality of life. And I spent this $50,000 because it's a unit that is helping us complete a trifecta of regenerative and longevity services. So regenerative meaning we're literally helping you regenerate your body.
Cells, nerves, immunity.
Muscles, tendons. Longevity, we're helping you achieve and maintain a higher quality of life as you're getting older. So this particular unit that I purchased, it's the most expensive unit that I've purchased so far. However, there's a reason why. It is EMTT, so extracorporeal Magnetico transduction therapy. Right? So that's a mouthful, right?
EMTT.
Yeah, so it's EMTT. It's not PEMF, which a lot of people have. PEMF is like think of it as a TENS unit, for example. It's not really a TENS unit. It's just a lower level version of magnetic therapy. EMTT is PEMF on steroids. And then the better part is this particular unit is the best EMTT unit on the market. So it's like EMTT on steroids again.
Okay.
And here's the best part about it. Let's use farming as an analogy. And I'm going to use this analogy and it'll bring it back full circle so that it makes more sense. You can plant a seed.
Here we
go. You can plant a seed, water it, and sun will shine and it may grow. But if you planted that seed in sand or some soil that doesn't have nutrients in it, you're only going to get so much out of the plant. Now, if you take the same set of circumstances and you add the right fertilizer to it, the plant will grow exponentially. It just has a better ecosystem to grow. That's what EMTT does, is when you have injury or pathology or any type of trauma, the cells are unable to take in nutrients and get rid of toxins. Cells have to do that. Cells have to be able to take in nutrients and get rid of toxins. I mean, that's basic cellular function 101. And whenever there's trauma or pathology, pain, chronic pain, anything like that, those cells are not able to do that efficiently. So EMTT gives your cells the ability to do that efficiently again. Gives your cells the ability to take in nutrients and get rid of toxins much more effectively, which means that they're able to heal much quicker. Whatever the problem is, it can heal exponentially quicker because now it's a healthier ecosystem. You have healthier cells. They can take in nutrients. They can get rid of toxins. So it can get stronger, faster, healthier, much quicker. But more importantly, the end result will be much greater than if you didn't do it to begin with.
Right. So we're using this, like, how does it work? How often do you use it? Where do you use it? Is it like a bed I lay in? I'm serious.
So to avoid...
Does it hurt?
No, it does not hurt. You can barely feel it at all. So it's almost like one of those things. How do I know that something's really happening? You know after you've used it. It works really great with inflammation. One of the easiest ways to feel it is if you've got some arthritic knuckles. So a lot of ladies will have arthritic knuckles, arthritic hands as they're getting older, and it just hurts to use them. Use this thing and their hands immediately feel better because you're getting rid of the inflammation, because you're healing the cells or giving them the ability to do what they need to do. So no, it does not hurt, and it's not a bed. It's got this little articulating arm, and the arm goes back and forth over the area that needs it. And the protocol depends. It just depends on what it is that we're treating. So what I said earlier, this completes our trifecta of regenerative and longevity services. The trifecta is, number one, we've got Shockwave. Shockwave specializes in soft tissue healing, so muscles, tendons, ligaments. Then we have StemPod, which specializes in nerves, so helping nerves heal. And now we've got EMTT, which is the fertilizer for the area so that the muscles, tendons, ligaments, and nerves all can heal much better, faster, greater, more efficiently, more effectively. Did
Got
that
it.
answer the question, or is it
Yes.
still unclear?
No, I think that's clear. So we can use all three together simultaneously. Can you do all three therapies on the same day?
Sure. There's not a lot of reasons why you would, though.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are a couple of reasons why you would, but it's not as common as using 2 out of the 3.
Okay. So we might use like Shockwave and EMTT one day and then stim pod and EMTT another day.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Does it actually regenerate cells? I mean, maybe I'm thinking too deep about this. You can nix that
It does
question
not.
if
It's
you
not
want.
regenerating cells.
Okay.
It's allowing the cells to get healthier again.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're not creating new cells. It's not like a.
It's not like sleep.
Yeah.
Because sleep regenerates healthy cells.
Yeah. This is just making the cells that you currently have more healthy and efficient.
Okay. Got it. Not painful. How long are the sessions? Because like Shockwave and stim pod are just minutes long, 5 minutes, 16 minutes.
Yep. Same thing.
Okay.
Yep. Same thing. Doesn't take long at all. So what we've created regen sessions, regenerative sessions. These are 30-minute sessions where you come in, and most commonly you'll get 2 out of the 3 of these modalities. So you can be in and out in 30 minutes.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I like that. And no contraindications to the EMTT?
To avoid opening mouth and inserting foot, I'm going to say I'm not going to answer the question right now because for complete transparency, the sales rep that sold it to me, he also sold me the Shockwave. He's going to be here tomorrow and give me all of the outliers.
Got it.
In general, the answer is no, but there are outliers. So to avoid opening mouth, inserting foot, let me answer that question at a later date.
Okay. We'll come back to that question.
Yeah. So this is a really, really exciting thing. And just to be blunt about what's happening right now, I've personally invested over $100,000 over the past year in these regenerative techniques, these regenerative devices that we're getting, because this is the way that it's going. These devices are giving us evidence-based research that they actually are fixing problems, but no insurance companies are paying for them. Like none of them. This EMTT, there's not a single insurance company in America that will pay for this science-based, evidence-based technology that's working.
Right. Because it's fixing things. It's making people feel better.
It is insane.
So then they're not taking Mobic and they're not taking Flexeril and they're not taking their opioids. So they're not going to pay for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that makes me even more bullish on buying these things because there's a reason why insurance companies not paying for it. This is a $50,000 device that I just bought, a $50,000 medical device that Medicare doesn't even recognize.
Right. A medical device that costs as much as your car.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, some of your cars.
Yeah.
Some people's cars cost more.
Yeah. And Medicare doesn't even recognize it. And that should be throwing up flags and screaming sirens right now. It's like, wait a minute. How does that even make sense? I'm sure Jake's not that big of a dumbass that he'd spend 50 grand on a device that doesn't have the research behind it, but it does. It's got the research. It's black and white screaming that it works.
Right.
Like this isn't snake oil. It's not hocus pocus. This is real science that's really working and really helping people regenerate tissue that was previously thought unregeneratable. It was only surgical.
Right. And it should mean something that you've been in practice 10 years and these are the first modalities that you've purchased in the office, like for the office. You haven't used any modalities in all of your physical therapy career as far as BPT goes. Even before in your offices that had different modalities, you didn't utilize them on your patients because you didn't They didn't work. You didn't believe in them.
They didn't work.
Yeah.
And yes, in the old clinics, they were insurance based and you could get reimbursed X amount for putting somebody on a TENS unit or using ultrasound. And it's like, wait a minute. I can't sleep at night knowing that I took up somebody's valuable time and charged their insurance company X amount of dollars for an intervention that has zero evidence saying that it works.
Right.
It's just anecdotal at best.
Right.
So 10 years in business, October 5th this year will be our 10-year anniversary. And we're meeting with my team, trying to figure out how we're going to blow up this 10-year anniversary. We got some big news coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Little teaser right there. We got some big news coming out, baby.
I know you wanted to spill the beans today.
I
I'm
did
like,
want to spill the beans today, and you wouldn't let me spill the beans today. I'm like, what the heck? Come on, man.
No.
It's like Christmas is the hardest time for me. Birthdays. Jenny, I got you a birthday present. I have to tell you what it is.
Right now.
Right now.
Your birthday's in 2 weeks, but I'm going to tell you right now.
I'm going to tell you right now.
And you also don't like surprises for yourself, but I got you on your birthday party.
You did get me on my birthday party.
We had his birthday party early.
Yep.
I gotcha.
Yeah, that was a good one. We could spend a whole episode talking about that. A lot of our listeners were at that party. That one was epic. Good job, Jenny.
Oh, thanks.
Good job.
All right.
But anyways, yeah, I've been in business 10 years and I've been so anti-modality. I've screamed it from the mountaintops. I've done it on this podcast. They're all crap. They're all anecdotal at best. There's no evidence-based research behind it until these ones. Like this is groundbreaking stuff that's happening right now. This is the first wave of medical devices that have solid evidence-based research showing that it works over 80% of the time in these cases where everything else is just anecdotal at best.
Right.
So this is very exciting.
Come try it.
Yes. Like, subscribe, share this episode. Please review us. We need some reviews. We haven't had any reviews in a while, so press the pause button on this. Go to reviews and review us. Let us know how we're thinking and send us your questions.
Awesome. Ciao for now. Thank you for subscribing on your social media and podcast platforms to the Berman Method. Dr. Jake Berman with Berman Physical Therapy and Jenni Berman, Physician Assistant with Berman Health and Wellness. You can find more information on our website, www.bermanpt.com for physical therapy, bermanpt.com/wellness for the health and wellness. You can also find us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and on your podcast platform. So be sure to follow us, like us, subscribe to us. And if you would like any further information, definitely visit our website and reach out to us. You may also find our free reports on the websites as well, where you can download this free information for yourself. Have a great day.